Come on, girls, let's go and do it. We've just been talking about men and saying how you lot think you're racing legends. So we've decided to come karting today, and we're going to show you just how it should be done. Let's go. We soon got glammed up in all the protective gear, suits, gloves and helmets, and after the obligatory signing of our lives away, it was time for a final pep talk from Dave.
Right, ladies, these are your carts. The most important thing to remember is the exhaust on the top. This can get quite hot, so don't touch it while you're getting into the cart or exiting the cart. To enter the cart, stand from the right-hand side, step yourself onto the seat, take hold of the steering wheel and lower yourself down, putting your left foot onto the brake. Left foot brake, right foot accelerate. Never use both pedals at the same time. Always remove one foot while you're using the other. So if you're going into a bend and you want to brake, take your foot off the accelerator and apply the brake. You don't brake.
After what seemed like an eternity of safety instructions, we were about ready to go. There was talk of black flagging, green flagging, red flagging, multicoloured embroidered flagging, whilst all us girls wanted to do was to get going before we started flagging. Well, I'm joined by the lovely Caroline Brooks, and she's going to tell us a little bit about speed karting.
This is speed karting in Warrington. You're actually on the main arena right at the moment. We have got another circuit, the standard track. The main arena has actually been opened for 11 years now.
Right.
So we're quite, we do know what we're doing.
What sort of people come here?
We get all different kinds of people. We've got something for everyone. We go from corporate entertainment to children coming down, but only from a certain age.
I was just going to say, what age? Is there a discrimination?
Yeah, we normally say from about age 10 upwards,
Right.
but safely to fit in the carts we say about 4'7".
So you don't say that you have to stipulate you've got to have a driving licence?
No, not at all.
Right.
But with the arriving drive, it's totally different to the races that we do organise, because the arriving drive is very, very strict. We're very aware on safety precautions. It is just driving.
You are hot on your safety, aren't you?
Absolutely, yeah. Especially on more so with the racing. We've got the the race suits that we provide. Fireproof.
So you've got like the helmets and the gloves.
Balaclava for health and safety reasons.
Have to have your hair tied back.
Absolutely.
What about shoes and stuff like that?
As long as you're not wearing anything like stilettos or something.
Do you get a few of those white stilettos down here?
Sometimes you do, but they can be struggling with the pedals on the carts. That's the reason we do it.
Well, I think, yeah.
Just a little.
Do you get a lot of girls coming down?
A lot of girls do come down, but more or less the men do tend to take over. But when the girls come down, they do like a bit of a challenge.
I was just going to say, I bet they're quite competitive, aren't they?
Absolutely.
Because they've got a point to prove. Haven't we girls got a point to prove?
I couldn't agree more.
And how much would I pay? What's the pricing go like?
If you're looking at a corporate entertainment, if you want to hire the track exclusively, for a Grand Prix we do actually start at £1,000 plus VAT for up to 32 drivers.
Right. Well, 32, that's all right then.
It's quite a lot though.
It
does include a lot. I mean, it's for a full 3-hour race event. So
just finally, can you tell us any tips for whizzing around that track and coming in first?
Good grief.
It's all about concentration, isn't
it? Trying to obviously weave your way and make sure you're going around the corners right and taking them right.
What about weight? Do you think that plays an important part?
It's ideal. I think it's ideal for women as well, because they're light and they can go quicker.
See, we're going to come and get you, boys. Thanks a lot for joining us, Caroline. Thanks.
Okay, thanks.
Think we lived up to our name then?
Most definitely.
Absolutely.
Crazy babes, that's what we called ourselves.
Yeah, very, very good. Very impressed, especially with your technique, Jeanette. Very impressed.
What, black
It's
flags?
more difficult to control than I thought.
Yeah.
You really got to grip hold of it to
Yeah.
Stay on top.
I think you were spinning a bit, weren't you?
Well, I had a little bit of a, you know, jimmy out on one of the corners over there, but I thought I was quite professional and managed to just swerve it back in. Nothing drastic. I did quite well, I thought. You never say something.
Pretty confident the girls that listen after a while.
Yeah, see, you're a
feel
bit of a dark horse, you, Derry, because this one here is very shy, but they always say the shy ones are the worst, and she's quite wicked, this one, when she gets going. Aren't you, love?
So wicked, but...
Oh, I don't know.
Handbrake turns.
Yeah.
I kept looking in the mirror thinking, where's that devil? Should be coming up on me any minute now. I think we could teach the men a thing or two, then.
Absolutely, yeah, definitely. Yeah, we concentrate more than men, don't we? So,
I think
yeah.
so.
Men concentrate.
One thing. Yeah, even then they didn't get distracted.
Why do you think it is that men think that we're bad drivers?
I don't think women are bad
I
drivers,
don't think
are
we're
they?
bad drivers.
No, there's more men have accidents than women do.
Yeah, when you hear of road rage, it's nearly always men.
Always the men. Yeah.
Road rage with them.
Have you had road rage?
Yeah.
I only like hands motions, but
Yeah, nice signs as they're going past.
Yeah, but sometimes we can sort of turn it the other way, can't we? We can sort of like flutter our eyelashes, can't we? And say, can I pop out there? And it does work sometimes.
Yeah,
It doesn't work all the time. So remember, lads, if you see a nice girl smiling at you, remember to let us in. Yeah, pouting. Yeah, but it's really embarrassing, isn't it, when you smile and you say please and they go no.
no idea.
So say you had all the money, say you won the lottery. What is the ultimate sports car you'd have?
The ultimate.
Quite like the new Jag. Is it the XK?
Nice. It's very posh, this one, you know.
Quite like that. Very like an Aston Martin, complete with ejector seat.
God,
Just
you
in
don't
case.
want much, do you? Like you?
I like the Porsche Carrera Turbo.
Yeah,
Yeah,
top
nice.
girl.
Or Mercedes. I like Mercedes as well. The sports Mercedes.
They're nice.
I have to say, I like the Toyota Supra. I do like that. I know it's a bit of a man's car, you know, with a big fin on the back, but I quite like that.
You like that?
It's quite slinky.
What would you have, Jeanette?
I'd have the 911 Turbo, but I also like the old 356, the one in the James Dean films, the old Speedster and the Spider. But that'd be like my run-around car, you know, maybe.
Yeah.
But then, if I was going down to the south of France, I'd have to shoot down in there, in the cabriolet, a nice 911 Turbo.
Absolutely.
Silver. I've got a thing about silver. I keep going on about silver, but it'd have to be silver. Listen, girls, I'm not being funny, but we've done a lot of chatting. I think we better get going.
Right, yeah.
Yeah, come on then. That was brilliant, wasn't it?
Great.
I can safely say we've shown the lads a few things. I think the crazy babes are definitely here to stay. Why don't we give Eddie Jordan a ring?